Hey everyone, it's Cassie and I am here with Club La La Land Crafts, and today I get to show you what is inside the December 2018 Club Kit. This month we have kind of a vintage vibe going on. So our first stamp is Call Away Marcy, and you will see that she has this adorable vintage rotary phone. How adorable is that? And the sentiments are, I'm only a call away and just wanted to say hi. These are the perfect sentiments for so many different occasion cards that we need. The second stamp set this month is Great News, and it features these adorable pandas. I am totally in love with them. The sentiments are congrats, great news, have you heard, I've heard, OMG, and it's your birthday. Then we have these cute pandas with their little cup phones and the OMG panda, who is absolutely adorable. I love him. Our dies for this month are this stitched hello, and it's these nice big letters which are really fun for cards. Then we have this border die, and it is one of those old-fashioned phone cords. You know, they used to twirl around your finger as you talked on the phone because you're bored and then you get tangled up. Yeah, that's what this is. It also works as just a really fun curly Q border. And our last die for this month is this vintage rotary phone. How cute is that? It comes in two parts so you can layer it. And this is what it looks like when they're cut out. I'm not sure if you can see the stitching. Oh, there we go. Stitching on the hello. And we have our border. And this is our phone with our second layer on top of it. And then this little tiny heart comes inside that phone, so you can switch it out and do whatever you want with that. So you have a lot of options. It's really a fun kit. If you are already a member, your kit will be winging its way to you shortly. If you are not a member and you would like to join, there is a link in the description below. Go ahead and click that and it will take you to the La La Land Crafts website where you can sign up. It's $39.99 a month plus shipping. And for that, you get both of these rubber stamp sets, high quality rubber, the 3 dies, and exclusive tutorials just for club members. So it's a great deal. It's lots of fun. Just a heads up, the cutoff date is the 17th. So if you want this kit to be your first kit, you need to be signed up by the 17th. So make sure after you finish watching this video that you click on that link below to get yourself signed up. And with all of that out of the way, let's get to some coloring. I've gone ahead and stamped our little sitting panda down on some Nina Classic Crest Solar White cardstock, so we're ready to color. We're going to start with the white areas. Now some people are a little bit intimidated by the white areas because how do you color white? The answer is that you just add in shadows. So we're going to use our T's to add in some shadows. We're going to start with our darkest shadow, which would be at the bottom of the tummy, underneath the cup, underneath the chin, in the belly button, places like that where the darkest shadow is. Don't be afraid of having some darker shadows on lighter colored objects. It gives it a lot of dimension to have that contrast. So we're going to go in with our T0 now to help blend out our darker shadow. You don't want to go too far into your white object because you do want to leave a lot of it white. So just softly blend out the edges. To help it further transition into the white, we're just going to go over those edges with some colorless blender to help push back the color. Sometimes after all of that colorless blender, you may find you've lost too much of your shadow contrast. If that happens, just go back through, starting with your darkest shadow color and moving back towards your light to add in more of that contrast. At this point, your white areas may be looking a little bit dirty, but white looks white in comparison to what is around it. So once we start adding in some of the other colors on the panda, then you'll start to see the white areas as actually white. So we're going to add our black areas now. I'm going in with the T's, the darker T's. You can do any of the grays. Doesn't really matter. I just happen to grab the T's. I'm going to start with my T10, and that is going to go in my darkest shadows. So where the legs are tucked underneath the belly, where the arm falls behind the foot, all those places where your darkest shadow will be, that's where you're going to lay down your T10. For his face, I'm going to keep the shadows along the bottom part of his eye patches. I'm also going to add in my darkest shadow where the ears meet the head and the centers of the ears. Now that we have our darkest shadows in, we can start moving towards our lighter colors. So next we're going to go in with our T7 and start blending out the dark shadows. And we'll finish off our black areas with our T5. At this point, you can start to see that the white areas are looking more like white, but we're going to add some more color in. We're going to use an E04 and an R00 to add some pink to his paws and to his cheeks. So we're going to start with the E04 and add in our shadows to the paw areas. I'm not doing anything fancy or complicated, I'm just adding some little C shapes to the bottom of each one of the pads. Now we can take our R00 and blend that out to a soft pink color. We'll also add this color into his cheeks to give him a soft blush. If you want, you can soften the edge of the blush with a little bit of colorless blender. If the pink on the feet is too bright, you can tone it down with a little bit of T0. This won't take away the color, it'll just mute it down a little bit. We're going to use a white gel pen just to add the little highlight to the top of his nose. And the last thing we need to color is his little cup phone, and I'm going to do that with some RVs. We're going to start with our darkest color, which is an RV17, and add in our shadows, and then move towards the lightest colors. This combination of RVs can be a little bit tricky. The RV11 tends to eat up a lot of the other colors, so you might need to go back through your colors to add back in the color. And now we have an adorable black and white panda. And here he is on a finished card along with one of his friends. I hope you had fun coloring the panda with me today. If you are not a member of Club La La Land Crafts, remember to sign up. There's a link in the description below. You want to sign up before the 17th so that you can get this kit as your first kit. And here's another card using this kit. This one features Callaway Marcy. Isn't she adorable? As always, you can find more information about these projects and about Club La La Land Crafts by visiting my blog. There's a link in the description below. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can see more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.